Hey, welcome you guys. Thank you so
Hey,
much for tuning
hello,
in
hello.
to our replay viewers. We appreciate you being here. Listen, we're talking about the high cost of procrastination tonight. So you don't want to miss this conversation. Go to www.blackwomenequalpay.com. It's some goodies on that page. You need to go to that page like now for real. But we're gonna talk about that too. I'm Tisha Marie Johnson. Shout out to the best coach on the planet, Danielle Winningham. We appreciate her and we appreciate this BYOB After Dark. So I'm going to let my beautiful and amazing co-hosts introduce themselves and we're gonna get this conversation started because I know you want to know how to stop letting procrastination rob you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the BYOB After Dark show. We got some goodies to help you with procrastination. We all have this issue. If anyone says they're not, they're lying because there's somewhere in our life we can improve on, and we're here to help you with that tonight. And with that being said, I am Kayshawn Brooks, and y'all need to stick around so you can know what we are talking about tonight because you need to know why it is so important to go to the link that's at the bottom of this screen. I'm going to pass it over to my next co host.
Well, hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I'm proud to be on this After Dark show, and I'm sure you are too. And we're going to teach you a little something about procrastination. And you've done it before. We all have. I'm guilty, but we're going to help you get through that guiltiness that you're feeling. So get ready. Join us on the link below. Let's go.
Let's go.
Awesome. So I was just telling the ladies that, listen, I could write a book on procrastination. Ooh, because that used to be my middle name. But the funny part about that is we try to disguise it by saying, I'm busy, I'm too busy, or I have other stuff to do. I'll get to it when I get time. Yeah, you're just making excuses.
Right?
And I was the queen of it. Um just making excuses, putting myself on the back burner. But you know what? It cost me time and money because that time that I wasted avoiding whatever it was, whether it was, doing something for me professionally or personally,
Mhm.
I forfeited that time because I kept making excuses. So, one of the things that we want you to know is you got to stop making excuses because it's robbing you of valuable time. When I think about the time I wasted on a whole lot of wrong things, I'm not going to name some things. I'm sure you can think of some things that could fit
Yes.
into that blank
Right?
space, but I just uh listen, if you are a millennial, I appreciate y'all's energy and enthusiasm. If you are in your 30s, 40s, listen, come on. Now is the time to get it. Do not allow anything to rob you of your valuable time because you don't get it back.
That's true.
You don't. You do not get it back. And you know what, Tisha, listening to you talk about procrastination, it was letting me just analyze and look at how we choose what we procrastinate on. What we procrastinate on is a choice because when it's a holiday, the kid's birthday, a baby shower, wedding, or something, we gonna make sure we prioritize to make those events happen. But what about so it's not you so we choose what we procrastinate on. So now we need
Absolutely.
procrastinating on ourselves. We've did all of that planning and plotting and engaging and all of that stuff for everyone else. Now it's time to stop making up the excuses for you. Especially if you in your 30s and 40s, you didn't all, according to science, you didn't live half your life right now, just about. So you ain't got that much time left. So ain't nobody trying to get you to go to school to become a doctor and spend 12 years. We're talking about 10 weeks. 10 weeks to change your life, change your mind, change your heart. And if you don't know how to stop procrastinating, going to www.blackwomenequalpay.com will help you with that. If it's just giving yourself the opportunity to learn something different should just be enough will and drive, because you may not have all the answers to your questions, and you're just, at some we get to a point where we just be like, I don't know what to do, but I know I need to do something different, because what I've been doing is not
That
what's
was.
been working. And this is it. This is it. You didn't try everything else. This is it. This is going to change your life in one way or another. If you don't want your personal life changed, it's going to be changed. It's going to change your business. It's going to change so much more, and you deserve it. So stop procrastinating and putting all that other stuff. Give yourself 10 weeks. You are worth 10 weeks. Sacrificing. I don't care if the kids got to eat top ramen for the next 10 weeks. They going to survive and live off top ramen and noodles. I remember my husband one time told me his family was having a rough time, and they had to eat like beans for like 4 or 5 months straight, like almost 6 months straight. It was nothing that was all his parents could provide, and it was a surprise when there would be meat flavor in the pot of beans. And so, but they did that. That was the sacrifice. So for this $100 a week, if y'all gotta go 10 weeks, kids at home anyway, you control what they eat. They ain't in competition about what to bring for lunch and none of
Mhm.
that. You can do this for 10 weeks. Dedicate 10 weeks to yourself and walk into 2021. You want to make a New Year's resolution? Take this class and then make your New Year's resolution. Take this certification.
Okay, y'all need to do what I did. I was procrastinating, and I'm like, okay, I'm doing something for me, and I stopped, and I actually have two certifications. I was
Hmm,
in the first grant round now, so I stepped into it, and I got my two.
look.
And you can do the same, but stop procrastinating, because there's something that's been on your mind that you want to do. That's it's in your heart. It's a passion that you had, and you just sitting there twiddling your thumbs and not doing anything with it. And you could be doing a whole lot more. And like she said, it's 10 weeks of your time. What's 10 weeks when you've thrown away years? So 10 weeks would just make the biggest difference in your life. You just be surprised how much information you're going to gain, how it's going to change your mindset, how you're going to just start believing more in you and what you can bring to the table. So go on to www.blackwomenequalpay.com and stop procrastinating. Get registered. Get your
Woo!
certification.
Miss Ola, drop the mic on y'all. What is 10 weeks when you've wasted years?
Okay.
OMG. That's
That
some
hurt.
serious.
That's an ouch.
That's a ouch for real. Cause I know I wasted some years. So to take this time now to pursue my hopes, my dreams, my goals, my vision, I have
Hmm.
given years to so many people. And if you're not careful, let's talk about this. You could become bitter.
Oh,
When
you
you think about the time you wasted or spent, the time that you gave to other people, and you really expected it to come back to you. Now, this is what I do believe about sowing and reaping. It comes back, but it might not come back from that person. 9 times out of 10, it probably isn't coming back from that
Mm-mm.
person. But
Mm-mm.
the good that you do, you are going to get back, but you'll be bitter if you're waiting on it to come from that source, that person, that organization. Don't play yourself like that.
No.
www.blackwomenequalpay.com. Go sign up. Listen, sign up. Get your interview. I'll see you at graduation. That's what I've been saying.
Right?
Don't don't do not pass go.
Mm.
Collect two
Don't
hundred
collect
dollars, pay
credit.
your tuition, but
Right.
don't let anything get in your way and don't allow yourself to become bitter. So if that's you, you've given of yourself, of your time, of your life. Ladies, especially those moms, you've given to your kids, give to yourself. You probably gave to your husband, give to
Mhm.
yourself or your family. Give to you.
That
And
is so important to give to you because we gotta fill our cup up. We can't we running on fumes, ladies, and who whatever few gentlemen that are listening. We are running on fumes. We are not these young millennials full of energy. Our energy levels is going down. We trying to preserve what we got, if not increase it. But what are we waiting on? And I was just sitting up here thinking how you've had, we've all kind of like been idle minded somewhat all year long. So you've been thinking about all kind of, everybody been Einsteins and rocket scientists at home since Corona hit. Like, man, if I would have had this, man, if I would have done this, we all been down for the past 8 months, however long it's been, with all these thoughts and ideas, especially with, unemployment, any type of government assistance, money, whether if it's loans, grants, or whatever, it not just coming in as readily available. You didn't have some thoughts. You didn't heard people, oh, well, if I had this money, or man, what they over there wasting this money, and what if I could have done this? Okay, so now you've thought for 8 months. Come into this program and let this coach dig up what's in you. You probably been counseling people on their
Yeah.
relationships during this pandemic. You probably tutoring kids, helping them in back to school, making plates, doing stuff for the community. I mean, all kind of stuff. And you could be doing, what you're meant to get paid off of right now, and you just haven't woken up to realize that. And come over here and come find out that it's been in you all along. It's there. It's not reinventing the wheel. It's taking what's already in you, and you don't even have to know for sure. Like we said, we got 12
So,
certifications. 12. And some you gonna fit into one category in one way or
yeah.
another, because over here our coach, she's not a one path um type of coach where she's only going to teach you to go one lane. No, you want to be this type of coach, you're going to make umpteenth amount different streams of income from being this type of coach. So any certification is going to work for you here.
Yeah, and you've been going through this pandemic for months, and what about those that they had a job, but now because of the pandemic, they no longer have a job. You no longer have a job. So what are you doing? What are you doing about that? You're probably robbing Peter to pay Paul just to be,
Hmm.
to make ends meet. But you've got those ideas in your head, and you're procrastinating because you're like, oh, all you're doing is, oh, war is me because I don't have a job. But oh, war is me, and get off your feet and
Hmm.
take that dream of what you have. All of us dream. So you need to take that dream, make that dream a reality, and use that what you've got in your head. What you've been coming up with. I know while you were there, you've had to make some changes to your life. You've got kids there. If you don't have kids, you still have to make changes to your life, and especially if you no longer have a job, then your
Mhm.
first thought is what I'm gonna do now. When you got all this stuff in your head, why don't you come on over here with us in this community where you're gonna be loved, you're gonna be cared for. If you have questions, we'll answer those questions. Somebody's always here to help you, so you don't feel like you're gonna be left alone. And then some of us are out there too. You see your friends, you go back, maybe you had a reunion a couple of years back and you see your friends are doing stuff that you like, I didn't think they'd ever do anything like this in school. They was, and but those people stopped procrastinating. They dug in and made their passion a profit. They made a profit from their passion, and you can do the same. So just go on to www.blackwomenequalpay.com. Turn that passion into profit.
Oh, you talked about reunions, and I know I've heard the older that you get, the reunion looks a little sparse, and I can think about some of the people that my class has lost, and one of the things that came to mind when you said that was if you don't utilize the gifts, the skills, and the talents that you have, you'll take them to the grave.
Yeah,
That's
Mhm.
unfortunate. It's said that the graveyard is the richest place on earth
Right?
yeah,
because of all the dreams and the goals and the visions and the inventions and creations that people died with. Don't be one of those people.
Mm.
And if nothing else, this pandemic has shown you that life is not promised, that life is precious, and that you have to do what you've been given to do. You've got to do it now. I posted earlier, I was listening to someone talk about the seasons. And I was thinking, what season am I in my life right now? If you think fall, winter, spring, summer kind of thing in terms of seasons, and I was like, am I in the fall of my life? Am I in the late summer? Where am
Mm.
I? And what is it that I'm going to do? I truly feel like I got some lost time to make up for, and so you have to be diligent about it, and you have to. I think Kayshawn said it. You got to do something. You can't keep
Mm.
talking about it. You have to do it. So go to www.blackwomenequalpay.com so you can sign up for this certification. Yes, you don't even have to come knowing what you want to do because after that first and second session, you're going to be clear. So don't worry about if you're not for certain. Just come on with the idea. Come on with the passion in your heart. What I love about now, I've been interviewing some ladies. What I love about them is they are serious. They are ready. Some of them literally said, "This is my last chance. I
Mhm.
have to do this now."
Have to.
Is
Have
that
to.
your story?
yeah.
If that's your story, you need to sign up now.
And
Now.
don't let age be a factor. Because it doesn't matter what your age is, you can still do it. Like I'll tell you how old I'm 68 years old. And
Look,
so
Wow.
celebrate.
I got like 80 more years to live though.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be
Look,
here for a
and you
minute.
got
Say it.
two
So
Say it.
certifications. You
so
did. You
I'm gonna
did
be here for a
two.
minute, so I'm gonna utilize what I've learned. And so, but don't let age be a factor. Don't think because you're a certain age that you won't be able to do anything. But we're all here for a reason. God brought us all here for a reason. There's a purpose for your life, and I'm sure that that passion that you have is going to fulfill that purpose. So you need to just, like I said, get registered, get certified. It's
Yes.
here for you. All you have to do is just do it. It's a freedom that you won't believe that, as I say, it's a freedom that you deserve for yourself. And, you're the only you that you're going to get. So, I know you've been worn out years before about, doing everything for everybody else. Do something for you.
Well, I like that. Do something for you and do something before it's too late, before you don't have the opportunity. Because I was speaking with a friend of mine, and she was telling me how she was telling someone else that they're on their second. I don't know how the unemployment stuff work, but I guess they're on their second wave of
Mm,
the unemployment, and that's going to be out at the end of this year because they've been on it all year long. So this old unemployment reign is coming to an end. There is no more after that. Like out here in California, they have like we voting to keep Uber and Lyft, around. They're trying to eliminate that because they want to get rid of people being independent contractors. They want them to be
wow.
workers. Because it's like too many people became six figures doing Uber and DoorDash and all that stuff, and these other people who got more money was like, nah, these too many independent contractors out here. So they're trying to eliminate ways for you to make money. The unemployment stuff is running out. So knowing that, I was like, wow, you got to do something because the year is almost up. Everybody and their mama gonna be out off unemployment, and then they're gonna be trying to scrounge for whatever little jobs that are out there because they're still gonna have to social distance. And you can fill every job with social distancing, and there's still gonna be millions of you out there trying to figure out what you're gonna do and waiting on the government. Don't wait on the government. You still have enough time right now to get yourself in the position where I'm going to take what's in me and share it with the world and get paid by it. And no one's saying you can't have a job if that's what you want to have that extra security, but have something for you. Choose you. Bet on you. Stop procrastinating on you. We give so much to our families, our children, our husbands, our wives. We give so much to everyone, and it's time to refuel.
This is that.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Think
She
she
stuck
paused. I
to
think she
pause.
paused. Mm-hmm.
It's time to take a chance on you. You guys, thank you so much for being here. This is the BYOB After Dark. We're talking about the high cost of procrastination tonight. We're so excited that you're here with us. If you haven't shared the broadcast, make sure that you go ahead and share the broadcast. And listen, make sure if you're on Periscope, hit the little person down at the bottom so that you can follow and when we come live. And if you're on Facebook, go ahead, YouTube, go ahead, subscribe, share, like, do it all so that you'll know when we're on and when you can connect with us, because these conversations are great. And Jennifer always says it's one share of the broadcast that allowed her to encounter our awesome and amazing coach Danielle Winningham, and she was able to quit her job in 8 months. So, you don't have to have a story like Jennifer's, but if you've been looking to quit your job, or you have a passion and you want to help others discover their passion, maybe you are that career person. So, we're not saying, like Kayshawn said, we're not saying that everybody has to quit their job, but if you're going to be there, make the most of it. So come
Mhm.
get the career certification. If you want to be a life coach, you want to be a spiritual coach, you want to be a business coach, of course, you want to be a relationship coach. But if you want to be a fear fighting coach, if you want to get your publishing certification, if you want to retire with real estate, we got you, boo. Come on, www.blackwomenequalpay.com. Go ahead, apply, get your interview done. Listen, class actually starts this Saturday. So you don't want to miss it. You have, you do have a little bit of time, but if you like me, I want to be there when it starts.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So if I were you, I would go ahead, register so you can get the train rolling so that you don't miss a moment. and you can be there at the beginning, you have some time. If for some chance you don't make it this Saturday, you still have some time, but I wouldn't wait. I wouldn't
Mm,
allow the certification spaces to fill up. I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't take that chance. So don't take that chance and miss out. Don't even say, I don't have the money. I don't know where the money is coming from. I don't know if I can do it. My schedule is this or that. Stop making excuses.
I like that. How stop trying to pre-plan every single thing. Like how you said, don't worry about where the money is going to come from. Sometimes, our blessings are stored up in our actions. You think you may not have the money, but how do God or your higher power, whoever you believe in, how do you know he is not waiting for you to just go to this link, www.blackwomenequalpay.com? How do you know once you go to that and you register and you have your interview and you get accepted, you don't know who is about to bless you with this money. Somebody could just be watching you just to see if you gonna stop running your mouth and actually do something. The money's sitting there waiting on you. The money is just waiting on you to stop running your mouth and to physically, actively do something. So don't worry, like Tisha said, don't worry about where the money gonna come from, how you gonna make it. Just fill it out. Go through this little miniature, process. Go look at it. Take a look and go through the interview. Tisha, you know what you were thinking? Just something came to me. Even if you're not ready to leave the workforce, take these certifications because
Right.
anybody that know me knows I took everything anytime in corporate America for years. They spent more training me than they paid me once I learned the game.
Yeah.
And I took every damn thing because I knew if it wasn't going to help me in my personal life, it was going to help me here at work. So if you not ready to jump out there on your own and you want to stay working in corporate America, you better believe this life certification will help you. This business certification will help you. Like I thought I was something when I was stomping around corporate America when I was. If I would have had got this knowledge and had been in corporate America, you thought I was ignorant. I really would have been ignorant. I was ignorant before. I would have been ignorant. You wouldn't have been able to tell me nothing with this knowledge. I would have been a beast, and that would have that would have been unnatural. That's why God didn't let it happen because that would have been too much for them. And this
Ain't it
happened
good?
and it's happening in my own business. But for you guys who want to join, who want to climb that corporate ladder, these certifications will help you do that. Learning how to find your passion. There are certain positions and jobs where you need to have that type of knowledge. Where else to get that from? So this just showed me whether you own a job or you want to work your business, getting this certification. There's no reason for you not to. Period.
And just like she said, you'll find the money because when I first got into it, I'm like, Lord, I'm gonna pay for all this. But things just came because it's something I really wanted to do, and I kept
Mhm.
saying, this is what I want to do. I have a passion for this. Money was just coming every week. It paid for itself. Like I said, I had two of them, and they actually paid for two of them.
Look.
So, but my thing is that you save money for little things that you want anyway. Like if your children need a new pair of shoes, like I said before, little Johnny need a, and you gonna spend hundreds of dollars for a pair of Nikes for little Johnny gonna go out of them next week. So,
Mm,
that's money you wasted. So save that money, put that money aside. You do little things that you can save your money. And if you truly, truly want this, and you're not, you stop that procrastination and you really want this, you'll figure out a way to get the money that you need because you figured out for other things that you need. So you're doing something for yourself. And if you want to better yourself, this is a lesson in bettering yourself, changing your mindset to want to do better and want to learn more. You still have years where you can produce. So, I would just say you're gonna figure out if you want it bad enough, you'll save the money to get it. So I just say go to the website www.blackwomenequalpay.com and invest in yourself.
Absolutely. Hey, Shanedra. Hey, Verlin. Thanks for joining. Hey, D. Jefferson. Thank you for being here with us. Hey, Miss Rose. Hey, D. Morris. We appreciate you all. Sweet Lady J25. Thank you so much for being here with us. We appreciate you guys. Listen, go ahead and share the broadcast if you have not already done so. We would appreciate that. So, we're going to wrap up this conversation. The high cost of procrastination, what is it costing you? So, we talked about bitterness, we talked about time, we talked about excuses. Ladies, what about the money?
Yeah.
When you, it's almost like you think you're saving by not giving, but the fact that you don't give, you lose. You've got to invest in yourself. You holding on when you ball your fist up and you have your fist closed, calling yourself holding on to something, nothing can get in and nothing can get out.
Yeah.
So with this money that you think you're holding on to, it's not benefiting you.
It's not.
Don't be like the story of the man in the Bible who went, he took his talent, he buried it.
Right?
He
Yeah.
got it taken away from him. He
Mhm.
wasn't doing himself any good. You're not doing yourself good backing down. You're not doing yourself good playing life small. You're not doing yourself any good by thinking that you're not worth it. You've got to change your mind so that you can change your money.
You do. Change your mind. I love that. Change your mind so you can change your money. And it is a mindset because it's not easy. It's easy to revert back to what's comfortable. And this walk is not comfortable. But that's why those who have this, they have it because they kept pushing through it, and don't let money be the reason. Money shouldn't be the reason because ain't nobody starving all night long. I mean, all day, every day. You ain't out here naked. You ain't out here homeless. You listen to this broadcast, you can come up with this money to invest into yourself, and you want to. And you want to invest in your mindset because you're going to feel so good. And when you make that first step too of choosing you, it's going to be easier to take that next step because it's like an awakening that happens where you're going to be like, oh my God, I am worth, so much more, and you would notice your worth, your value more in every situation, and you deserve it. And anybody that says you don't deserve these 10 weeks for you to better yourself so that you can be better for them, they are just plain right out selfish. And it's time for you to be selfish
Yeah,
because
you
you
need to. Well, yeah, I was just gonna say you need to take on a positive mindset when you do that, because other people are really going, and it could be even one of your best friends gonna tell you, girl, you don't need to do that. But they don't know what you want to do. They don't need to know. They don't want to know what you need to do for you. They can say that all day long. That what you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. But what do you want to do? You want to
right.
do something for you, and not only that, like Keisha said, it's going to take work. But if you look at you work for somebody, for years, and you've been busting your behind for those people all these years, and you're not getting anything out of it. You just get a check, once a month, every 2 weeks, or whatever. But
Mhm.
what have you gotten? You may got learn a few little skills, but what are you doing with that? You're not doing anything with it. And now, like I said, you may be one of those people that lost their job. Well, that skill that you learned, turn it into a business. But do something for you. It's time is getting short. We don't know what this world is gonna do. But time is getting short. So do something for you. Make it a point to stop procrastinating and do something for you. And like I said, it doesn't matter what your age is. You want to do something for you, like you have a purpose. So take that purpose, run with it, get certified. Get certified today. Because like you said, we have 4 days before the classes start and you want to get in there, be first in line to get in there. Don't wait. Get registered right now. Go www.blackwomenequalpay.com because you're doing something for you. And like Tisha said, it's money, but it's also a freedom. It's also a freedom. You'll make the money, but you'll be free to do things you haven't ever been able to do. Like you're free to travel. You're free to just do what you want to do when you want to do it. It's a freedom, and it's a freedom of your mind as well. So get registered today.
Get registered. Yes, invest. Simone 21 said invest. Invest in yourself. This is possibly the greatest investment that you will make this year. Now, there are some other investments that you can make, but you want to make sure that you're putting your money on a sure thing. And what I can definitely tell you is that this certification is worth so much more than you're paying. Listen, don't sleep on the cost.
Mm.
You
Don't
might
sleep
think,
on it.
oh, $1,000, but listen, the education, the information that you're going to receive is worth so much more. I wouldn't if I were you. Because listen, when I signed up for coaching 2017, it was $99 a week. And I thought, what in the world? How am I going to do $99? But I figured it out. And guess what? Ever since then, I've been in coaching because it's so important and it's taken me to the next level. It wasn't a question. Was I going to get in the mentorship? I had to. Coaching is not an event, it's a lifestyle. You're going to be coached by somebody. Make
Somebody.
sure it's the right somebody that's
That's
going to lead you in the direction that you want to go in. They can lead you in a direction, but is it the way that you like to go? So
Mhm.
again, www.blackwomenequalpay.com. Go apply. We have more than 12 certifications that are available this time. Make sure that you complete the process. Don't go to the link and not do anything. Don't go just because there's some downloads on the link. Don't just get the downloads. Go ahead, apply, schedule your appointment, do your interview. We've had so many people that miss their interviews. I don't understand. Now I know life happens, and that's okay. The interview, and I see you at graduation. Point blank, period.
Period. Interview,
Ladies, you,
graduation, money.
yeah. Ladies,
Register,
you got
interview.
anything before
Yeah.
we get out of here?
I just say register. Go get registered. Get your interview done. Start your class in 4 days, and get cracking. Is that what they say? Got to get the cracking.
Right, right, right.
Yeah,
How
and again,
uh,
just invest in you.
yes.
You are important to you, so invest in you.
Yes, you are. You are important to you. And like Ola said earlier, what's 10 weeks when you've wasted years? Let's just say 10 months. What's 10 weeks when you've wasted 10 months of this year and don't have nothing to show for it? Don't leave 2020 with nothing to show for it. And make sure you join us in the morning for the BYOB morning show.
Absolutely, you guys. Well, have a great and awesome night. We appreciate you being here. Listen, go ahead and share that broadcast again, even if you shared it already. Have a great and awesome night. We love you, and we'll see you in the morning.
Bye.
Bye.